Hello guys and welcome to today's episode where today, as you can see from the title and the thumbnail, we're going to be having a discussion about our king and our queen. Now this is for my village and you guys are definitely going to be taking part within this discussion. So basically the question is, do I get my archqueen up to level 40 first, or do I get my barbarian king up to level 35 so that he is basically on the exact same level as my archqueen? So my archqueen, she's currently level 34, and you can see the Barb King, he is currently level 30. In 5-6 days rather, the Queen is going to be level 35, and so the question remains, should I upgrade my Archqueen up to level 40, or should I upgrade my Barbarian King up to level 35 so that both my King and the Queen are both level 35, and then I should continue upgrading the one by one every 5 levels basically. Now in my opinion, I just want to give my opinion, but I want you guys to not be influenced by my personal opinion. I believe I should upgrade the Archqueen up to level 40 first, just because she is just so powerful. I mean, she is so good, and I definitely want that almost final ability level, one before last, and yeah, it should be absolutely awesome. So in my opinion, we should upgrade the Archqueen up to level 40, but this village is kind of also like your village, so I definitely want you guys to take a part in this. So be sure to let me know down below in the comment section, or I may have already put a poll on the on your screen right now. So if you haven't already, be sure to go ahead and vote. And yeah, that being said, we are going to do a couple of attacks, but have that in the back of your mind, because we are going to basically have a look at the results at the end of the, well, not at the end of the video, but in tomorrow's video. So if you do want to stay tuned to the channel to find out what we're going to be doing with our king and queen, just be sure to stay tuned to the channel. But that being said, we've got a lot of barbarians and a lot of archers within our army camps, so this is going to be a ton of fun. I've been finding a lot of loot lately, you guys, and yes, I have been losing quite a few attacks, but just look at the amount of loot I've been gaining. I mean, it is madness. 555,000, 555,000 again, and yeah, it's just a lot of loot, you guys. So I'm just really happy with that amount of loot that I've been finding. So hopefully now that we are recording live, we can also find some good loot rates, and it should not take too long, honestly. I mean, I found those bases in literally a matter of 5 clicks at the most, but it seems like recording live is not really my lucky thing, so I'm gonna have to go ahead and find a base, and once I do, I'm gonna be right back with you guys. Okay, and will you have a look at this? Obviously the next base I go ahead and find is the base that we are going to be attacking, the base with a ton of loot basically. So check it out, you guys, 300k of each. I'm definitely gonna go ahead and take that. Now all we have to really worry about, honestly, is getting the gold, because the elixir, just look at our elixir storages, they are absolutely full to the top. The reason they have been full for quite a few days now is because I'm waiting for my laboratory basically, because the archers are in the laboratory and I do want them to finish before I do anything else with my elixir, because I want to then upgrade something immediately straight away. Once the archers are maxed out, I want to do something with my elixir. But in any case, we're going to take on this base right now. So what I'm worrying about is getting the gold, and I'm going to try and get the victory, you guys. I mean, I am kind of bothered about getting the victory, about losing basically. I would definitely well, I don't know what the word is, I'm missing a word right here. I would definitely like it basically, let's say like that, if we were to get the victory, because I am sort of pushing, I guess. I mean, I've started a series pushing to Titans League. It's not really getting too much attraction, so I don't really know if I am going to push up until the Titans League, but I'm definitely worried about trophies. It's always good to have a decent trophy count, because you also get a better loot bonus when you get higher in the leagues, all of that stuff. So yeah, it would not be bad to get a victory. So there we go, you guys, a ton of barbs and archers, and it seems like we should have no problem getting the victory. And yes, indeed, there goes the 50%, you guys, but there is one gold mine remaining, so we're gonna drop in the king over here. Hopefully the king does, no, he's not gonna distract the cannon, but that's fine, because the king is gonna go into this compartment. He's gonna get targeted by a lot of defenses, going to pop the king ability though, and we got that final gold mine, which is very good. So we got almost every single drop of the gold, you guys. Now we also got the elixir, but again, I honestly do not care about the elixir. I just don't. I mean, it's just useless for me at this point. 8.5 million in my storages, and yeah, it is absolutely mad. But look at these archers, you guys. Let's see, can they split up perfectly within the army camps? And yes, you guys, finally I managed to do this kind of thing. I was trying for such a long time, trust me, I was trying for so long to literally get only archers and only barbarians in their, basically archers in their own army camp and the barbarians in their own army camp. That just looks so cool. Okay, I finally found out how to do this. If you guys do want to know how to do this, it's nothing really all that great. I mean, it just looks really awesome in my opinion. But if you guys want to know how to do this, be sure to let me know down below in the comment section, and I'll be sure to make a video on that. And yeah, I'm so happy I finally did this. But anyways, we are going to now go ahead and I don't think I'm going to train up the exact same army. We're just going to go ahead and attack with the exact same army though. But hopefully we can find a base this time where we don't have to basically edit this part out where we search for bases. That is if we come across a base within the first 5 searches or so. And yes indeed, okay, 440k gold and 400k elixir. Again, we do not care about the elixir, but we definitely care about the gold and the victory. Now we don't have our arch queen, kind of unfortunate, but I mean we can't really do anything about that. We're gonna drop a couple of archers over on the top of the base just to secure ourselves that one single gold mine. And look at that, you guys, 40,000 gold already by only half a mine. That is madness. We are going to spam in a couple of barbarians in a couple of moments right about now, and there go a ton of barbs and also a ton of a ton of archers in behind. Hopefully our archers can manage to take down the bomb tower and then the gold mine. They're taking on both at the same time, which is obviously very good. There we go. We also do want this dark elixir jar. I mean, that would not be bad at all. A couple of archers in behind. We're going to take down the elixir storages though, just for fun, because I mean, why not? Why would you just leave them behind? Even though my storages are maxed out, I don't really care. So we're going to drop in a couple of barbarians, a couple of archers. I do want this dark elixir, honestly, because dark elixir is always good. Dark elixir, too much dark elixir can never be harmful, but it can be sometimes if you have too much dark elixir and you don't exactly need it, but you need the rest of your loot. People are definitely going to attack your base to try and get that, and they are going to get a lot of loot from your base in general. So it can be harmful a couple of times, but not too often. I mean, honestly, who would complain if they had 200k dark elixir? I would definitely not complain. But what we're going to do now is going to be absolutely mad. Going to drop in my king and the king ability. That is what I love about the barbarians. You can literally spam in every single one of your barbarians, pop the king ability, and all of those barbs within the range of the barb king's ability are going to become raged up, and they're just going to be so powerful. But we are going to drop in, I don't know, should we drop in a here as well? Yes, let's try and, okay, that was an absolute fail. I was trying to save those barbarians, but you can see the skeletons right there. So the barbarians did not survive that, but I mean, I can't really do anything about that. We're going to drop in a raid for, why not, you guys? I mean, we do have these spells. Anyways, going to drop in a couple of barbarians, rest of our barbs, and also the rest of our archers. There we go. Where is our king? I thought he was in the raid spell, but it seems like he's just wandering off to his own little thing right there. I don't know what he's on about. But anyways, barbs and archers gonna take out this air defense, securing ourselves the 50%. I honestly do not care if our barb king dies today. Well, today, that is like, I don't know why I said today, but in this battle is basically what I'm trying to say. And there he goes, guys. Can these two structures go down? Yes, they can. Barb King going to go down, and that is basically the end of this attack. Indeed, 0 seconds left, you guys, and we got a total of 440,000 gold, 250,000 elixir, and 1.15,000 dark elixir. Definitely happy with these two attacks, you guys. Just look at the amount of loot we've been getting. All of this amazing freaking loot. I mean, I just cannot. I don't know what to say. Okay, this one was terrible, but just ignore that. That was just for dark elixir. But the rest of these attacks, absolutely insane. If you do want to farm, be sure to go ahead into the Crystal League. Seems to be a very good league at this moment in time. So yeah, that being said, you guys, again, one thing that I mentioned at the very start of the video is my king and my queen. Do I upgrade my arch queen up to level 40 first, or do I upgrade my barbarian king up to level 35 so that he is basically on the exact same level as the arch queen? And if you guys want me to upgrade the barb king first, then who do I upgrade after both heroes are level 35? Do I upgrade the queen first, or do I upgrade the king first? Just be sure to let me know down below in the comment section, or if you didn't already, be sure to vote again, you guys. But that being said, I think I'd like to end the video. So if you did enjoy this video, then please be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Also, let me know down below in the comment section literally what I've been talking about this entire episode, king or queen. It is basically the battle of the heroes. And yeah, if you haven't already, but you do enjoy my content, then please be sure to subscribe to my channel for daily videos, Clash of Clans, and also sometimes Clash Royale if if you guys do want to see that. And with all that being said, guys, my name is of course Asascha, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.